church are celebrating the 4th. So I'm in my red and white. My dad always wore his Navy uniform. Of course, he was in the military for almost 29 years. So he got his last issue towards the very end. So he always fit in his Navy uniform. So he wore his Navy uniform we're celebrating July 4th at church, which is today. And so I always wear either this, or I have another shirt that has the American flag that I actually wore at his service after he passed. And so I'll wear that one. But I chose to wear this one today. And I'm wearing this necklace. It was an anchor. I got that at a little shop. After his service, we actually stayed like a little lodge and so forth, and I had this anchor. Since my dad served in the Navy, I feel like when I wear it, I kind of feel like I got him a little close to my heart. So of course I had to wear that today. The Premier earrings that are a little blue, and I got this is another Premier piece I used to, and this one too. A little bit of the sparkles for the stars and so forth. And I also brought, just to show everybody, if everybody hasn't been watching, I'll let you look outside. Get out the bag. Here we go. This is how far we've gotten with our American flag King Osaga project. And it's coming along wonderfully. We'll continue to work on this till it is finished. I'm very, very impressed and very, very happy with how this piece is turning out. The next one we'll work on is the goose, kind of a mixture between the goose and a cross, because I do want to get a cross done that maybe the very next piece we kind of start working on a little bit more. For the sweet lady in our community that gave us some of the fabric that we have, I want to make sure that I give her a cross out of that. She's a Christian as well, so I'd like to make sure that she score some extra blades for the cutting thing. And somehow last night I misplaced my little piece for the end of the thing. I'm going to write to Frisca and ask them if they can replace that or send me, make it orange or some other color, so it's not just kind of easily misplaced if it's clear, because the clear kind of gets easily misplaced. So I'm gonna say they need to do a little bit better job. Even though I have a little dish and I put everything there, something happened to we couldn't find the cap for the glue, so I used press and seal, and I couldn't find that, so I stuck it in a piece of styrofoam. And Josh says he may have something, but I'm going to write to them and see if they could send me a replacement cover for it. And I encourage them to actually sell the replacement covers for those things, because it would be a piece that would be easily replaced. And what they should do is include a pack of 5, and then that way if something happens, you have a replacement. So I ordered that. I ordered a Cricut, which is not a Cricut. I don't need that for that reason. Like an ironing mat. In case we do have to do a little ironing, I will have that for the little mini iron we got. And I ordered a stylus, not the glue, because I've got plenty of glue. I don't need that. But anyway, if anybody knows where those pieces went to missing, let me know. But it is what it is. We'll make it work. I'm going to turn you all around. The only thing that I forgot, you can kind of see the clouds coming in. It was supposed to rain about 9 o'clock. Hasn't started yet, but when you look at today, it looks like it's supposed to rain all day today. Another thing that I forgot to order last night was felt, purple felt. I do want to go to Hobby Lobby and see what color felt they have. I can't probably always stay in the purple, the purple felt, the same color purple felt, unless I order the exact same thing over and over again. Another thing that I also saw that I'd be interested to try, and I was thinking about actually just going ahead with that, was ordering almost kind of like the felt that they use to line the jewelry. cases. You could get that, I think, I think it was like almost 12 by like 80 or 100 inches for like $8-9, like $10. It was really inexpensive. So it was a nice thing, and I thought maybe to look at doing that for the back too as well, and seeing how that worked. So I'm kind of thinking of possibly doing that, or ordering that, just to kind of see how that would turn out to be versus getting a sheet. The problem with getting the sheet, especially at Hobby Lobby, is, you know, you kind of are stuck with your 12, like the 12 by 12 sheet that I got. I think it was 12 by 12 or like an 8 by 11 that I got at, what was it? At Hobby Lobby, is that I can't really use the side of it unless I do it in chunks instead of doing it, you know, getting the piece out. So then I'm limited to being really able to use that piece once, and then the rest, good morning Chris, the rest of it I'm not really able to use. So it kind of limits that. These others that would be kind of like almost the 12 inches by and if you haven't seen the progress, this is how far we've come on the American flag King Osaga piece that we're working on, and I brought it to church to show a couple people, but it's coming out great. I love how it looks. But anyway, there is the getting the longer pieces for like that felt. And I want to stick with purple for mine. For the back of mine, I want it to be purple, because that's my signature color, is purple. So I figure if I use purple, the purple will represent that was done by me. So the other pieces, being as long as they are, would make it so that if I had an 8 by 8, an 8 by 10, even a longer piece, there was a lady that did a pretty good, decent sized piece, it would be one whole piece. And so I'm thinking of ordering that just to see what it's like and see if it would work, versus going to get individual felt sheets. And I think I for like $9, $10, $11 or something like that. So anyway, it's something in my head. I either do that and go to Hobby. I still want to go to Hobby Lobby and look and get a purple one for this, and maybe next month or something like that order the felt. Hi Trey, welcome on in. You can say #blessed in the chat if you want people to connect with your channel. Chris, because you're one of my mods, it's !Chris for you. That's your code. So anyway, I may go to Hobby Lobby and just see the colors they have, and maybe just kind of alternate between possibly 2 different colors. Maybe have both. I don't know yet. I kind of don't know. I was just told that I'm going somewhere to. Oh, that's pretty awesome. Wonder where are you going? Or do you not know yet? Is it going to be a surprise? My daughter's birthday is in September, so we are going next Saturday, down to Columbus to meet up with, near Columbus, it's Plainfield actually, to meet up with Josh's mother and grandmother. We go down, I know it's too early for that. I'm telling you what, it's just way too early for Thanksgiving and all that. Even though yesterday for oh, that's awesome. Even though for Thanksgiving, for 4th of July, we had Thanksgiving dinner. We had a turkey that was in the freezer since last Thanksgiving, and it was a free bird is what we called it, in more ways than when it was given to us. And so we ended up having that, and we had a Thanksgiving dinner last night because we needed to heat up the turkey, and it's the end of the month for us as far as food stamps. Okay, I hope things go well, Chris. But we just decided let's undo the turkey, and the turkey came out delicious. Mom did a great job. I'm sure that the turkey bag certainly helped a lot. And we had Thanksgiving dinner, and it was wonderful. And now we have Thanksgiving dinner for a couple days. But we just thought we got to heat up this bird. You know, we gotta unthaw it and heat it up. So it was the perfect time, especially towards the end of the month when our refrigerator is not so full. Because if we had done it at the beginning of the month, we wouldn't have had room. Now, I don't know if you can see down the highway. Can you see those pretty purple flowers all down the row there? They're all literally down the row right there. Those are those are so pretty. Right down the highway. Yeah, the yellow ones. I'm not. The whole stretch down the middle has all those purple flowers right down the middle. So anyway, they're really pretty. But so we're gonna go to Der Dutchman and meet up with his mother and grandmother. We do that every once in a while, and we just go for lunch or something like that. Sometimes Christina and her family will come, and that way we all kind of get to see each other. We're 3 hours from them. They're, so we kind of meet in the middle, and that way we can see them and get to interact. So anyway, I may come on later today and finish this, or attempt to finish it, I should say. I think by tomorrow we should finish it. However, tomorrow will most likely be a Sam's Club day, so I don't know how much I will get. And unfortunately, I didn't get to, Chris says hi. I didn't get very much sleep. I kind of got broken sleep throughout the night. Then he woke up and crashed in the middle of the night. Then he had his CPAP mask off. Then he was snoring, and it was just a rough night's sleep. So I'm probably going to try to go home and have a nap and rest a little bit. But I'll see if I can come on later and finish this. And then Josh has cut the piece out for the cross. So I will go ahead and do that, get the cuts done for that. And then that way we can kind of alternate. I do want to get the cross done and take it to the woman that was so gracious to give us all that wonderful fabric. She said it had a very special meaning to her. So I want to make sure that she gets that as well. And then when we get done with that cross, I have another cross for somebody. It's a lady I follow, and she is actually in Indiana. And you can see the corn that's starting to grow. And she'll sit there and she'll say, "Good morning, ladybug." So it actually has a ladybug on the cross. But you know what? There's a symbol behind that, in the sense of, I guess ladybugs mean new beginnings. And when we come to know Jesus and we accept him in our heart, and we are washed clean, and we believe that Jesus died on the cross for our sins, we start new. It's a new beginning in life. So it's very, very fitting. So with that being said, guys, like I said, it's supposed to be a rainy day. We'll see how rainy it gets. I'll see if I'm up to coming back and doing that. And then I have a little idea about maybe turning a little portion of our den into a corner where I could just have this set up, so Mama can maybe have her table back. She said she doesn't care. She's happy I'm enjoying the art, but still, it would be nice to do that. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to end with what I always do. Be proud of being you. Everyone else is taken. Keep crocheting that connection. No crochet hook is hard. We have you covered. Thank you so much for having us covered. And remember, today is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad it is. I love each and every one of you. If I do not see you tomorrow, possibly Monday, and we'll see, because it's a Sam's Club day, so we'll see how tired I am. Or Tuesday. I have to look at the calendar and see what's going on this week. Love y'all. Have a great day. And hope y'all had a wonderful, wonderful 4th. And God bless America. Bye-bye, everybody. Love each and every one of you. See you later.